When it comes to kids and cell phones, there's a lot of different advice floating around out there, and it can be hard for parents to navigate.
Kidsburgh is narrowing down some of that information in their latest article. We're here now with the editor, Melissa Rayworth. This is so timely. I mean, I'm seeing so many news stories out there about the overusage of cell phones among kids and how it's contributing to a decline in mental health.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And the numbers are kind of amazing. I mean, we know the Surgeon General's office has said that 95% of teenagers are using phones, and with kids between 8 and 12, 40% of them are on phones. Kids as young as 8 or 9. Yes, and often bringing them to school. So for the schools, it's a real question of what do you do about this?
And this one study in particular, they were looking at girls, and they really had high rates of cell phone usage and on social media. And a lot of that was comparing themselves to other girls, and there was even some bullying involved in that. I mean, so we're seeing all sorts of problems with cell phone usage.
Yeah, no, it's a real challenge. And the advice used to be, well, just overall limit your kids' screen time to 2 hours a day, but what is that screen time like? There's a big difference between what's happening to them when they're spending time on social media, like you said, and comparing themselves and bullying and all this, and someone, you know, watching television or even watching videos. It's way more complicated than it used to be.
Absolutely. And as if school at their age couldn't be hard enough. I mean, like right now they're trying to find themselves. There's a lot going on inside as there is outside. Specifically, I want to talk about cell phone usage in school and how a local district kind of changed the game and rewrote the rules and is seeing great results from it. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so in our story, we get into what happened at Stowe Rocks in their district. They now have a policy where you arrive in the morning, you hand your phone in, it gets locked safely in a bin, and you get it back in your last class at the end of the day. And at the beginning of the year, there were students who were not thrilled about this.
Right.
But once this got going, a bunch of different things happened. Students started saying hi to each other in the halls in the morning, and you could hear conversation. Students in the cafeteria, which had gotten really quiet because usually everybody was either scrolling or texting.
That is so sad to me.
Yes, it is. I mean,
that's where we got all the gossip.
Yes, and also like where you really kind of connect with your friends and you're looking at one another. So more conversation in the cafeteria, more focus in classes because you don't have kids worried, you know, they're not peeking at their phone like, what are people saying about me on social media? Because nobody in the school is posting on social media because nobody has a phone with them for the day. So they can all kind of take a breath and just be in their classes.
Do you think that trend is going to spread over all of the school districts in the area?
Well, when we spoke with folks from PPS, said more of their high schools are looking at this. They didn't really give us any information about an actual change they're planning, but more of the high schools are looking at it. And the superintendent from Stowe Rock said she is hearing from a lot of other districts in the region saying, explain to us, how exactly are you doing this that's going so well? We want to know your plan.
Right.
And she said the other benefit in Stowe Rocks that the other schools are impressed by is that now kids want to get in on time because if you arrive on time, you get your phone back in your last class. If you're late, you hand it in at the office and then you have to go wait online at the office at the end of the day and it takes maybe another 20 minutes. So you can't just leave school.
I'm getting there on time.
This is genius.
It is. It's like such a bonus and the kids are benefiting. And so far their district has said they have not gotten complaints from parents. Now, the one thing we did find is that in the whole national discussion about this, some parents are saying, we worry about emergencies.
Right, we need
I want to know I can call my kid. But so far, Stowe Rocks has said doing it this school year, they have not had even one parent who's kind of said, this was a problem on this given day because I had to reach my kid and I couldn't. They haven't had that happen.
And I will say, as someone who, I mean, not ancient by any means, but someone, we didn't have phones in school. My mom would call the office. They'd say, Kelly's in math. They would then call the math teacher. I mean, there was a little bit of a game of telephone, but as long as you are where you said you are, you're very easy to find in a school. So that anxiety can be fixed. But as far as this is a selfish question, because I have a 6-year-old who knows how to operate an iPhone probably better than her dad and I. And she just kind of clicks around and is, you know, self-taught, if you will, so proud. How are we supposed to make sure that she is up on technology, not behind whenever her, you know, because all of her friends have kind of access, but we kind of take her away from the predatory part of a phone.
Well, it's interesting. So the American Academy of Pediatrics, you know, the old advice used to be, well, just limit all screens to 2 hours. And that was the end of the conversation. They understand that families are dealing with questions like yours. So they've come out with these 5 C's of dealing with media with kids. And it's a really interesting thing because what they've said is, first of all, you have to look at your child. how are things for your child? Is your child, especially as they begin watching videos or maybe dealing with social media? Because it's interesting that if kids as young as 8, if 40% of them have phones, nobody's respecting this, like you can't have a social media account till you're 13 or 16 or whatever the rules are. That doesn't exist. So how's it affecting your particular child? What is the content? Content's another one of the C's that they're interacting with. Calm. Working with your child about how do they calm themselves? How do they talking with them about the fact that sometimes stuff you see on your phone or things you're dealing with online might stress you out or you might have feelings about them. So talking about calm, crowding out. This is one of my favorites. The idea that you don't just want the phone to always be the thing. I think all of us have times when with our kids, you know, they're in a restaurant or they're somewhere, you hand them a device. If their comfort thing is the device, then that's always going to be the comfort thing. And then by the time your child's a little bit older, and sometimes social media and all that is stress-inducing, that's not their comfort thing. Suddenly is their stress source. So so crowding out, like make sure you plan more activities that are not going to involve a phone. Make sure there's stuff keeping that child busy, or just family stuff where you guys are actually like looking at one another.
And that's on us.
Expressing themselves and dealing with tough emotions, all of those things.
And then their last C is communication, that you talk to them about the fact that, you know, sometimes it's hard for all of us. You want to look at your device. These things are engineered to make us want to keep scrolling or keep checking.
Yeah, it's on us as parents.
Communicating with them about it.
Well,
this was so helpful. Thank you. You helped anyone, you helped us.
All right, if you're interested in learning more, we will have a link to the Kidsburgh article on our website, kdka.com/talkpittsburgh.